recording.
This ain't WCW. This ain't Monday Night Raw. This ain't SmackDown. This ain't even WWE. This, my friends, is
GBM. Extreme Week.
Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning. This is Rex the Boot Atkins. As always, joined by Easy E, Eric Kearney, and Joe Dog Hallam. What's up?
Hey, on. Heyo.
You guys having a super duper fun time?
I'm so tired. It's ridiculous.
I'm having an extremely fun day.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's not right.
Okay.
We're just gonna. Are we just gonna misuse the word extremely now multiple times?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
As many times as we can do this.
I'm doing the hat and headset thing like Paul Heyman.
Okay.
The only difference is I refuse to wear a Yankees hat because Yankees suck. So.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about them sucking.
Is that what you got? Is that a Yankees hat, Eric?
No.
Oh.
No. What are you talking about?
I'm just curious.
Hey, you know what's funny about hats backwards? I used to always wear my hats backwards.
You think I'm gonna wear a Yankees hat? I've been a Jays fan for 25 years, man.
I'm proud of you. I know. I just was curious. It's
I spent incredible amounts of thousands of dollars to go to the playoffs when they made it last.
Wow.
Yeah, like left work was like, nope, don't care.
Were you there for the bat flip?
No, I was not there for the bat flip. That would have been insane.
Yeah,
you know
what I was there for? I don't know what year it was, early 90s. So I was a child, and my favorite baseball player was Joe Carter, and I was there when he hit a grand slam to win the game in the bottom of the ninth. That was pretty sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I met Joe Carter once. I was in like the Eaton Center, and he was doing pictures. So I got a picture with him, and I said, hey, just so you know, like my mom named me Joe after you because we're such a big fan. And he was like, really? And I was like, no, I can't. Like I felt really bad lying to Joe Carter. I'm like, I can't back that up. No, but I wanted him to at least know we had the same name. Like, I'm Joe and you're Joe. We're friends.
You couldn't just say, hey, I'm Joe. You had to come up with a fake backstory.
That you tried so hard to get him to like you.
You immediately bailed on the backstory.
I did.
Also, Rex, when you said the home run, I thought you were going to say you were at the 92 World Series when Joe Carter hit the home run. And I was going to be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe I was. I don't know. I was little. Probably not though. There'd probably be pictures and things like, you know.
I have sitting beside me, I have my framed Roberto Alomar jersey signed when he got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2011.
Did you meet him?
I did not. My brother's buddy met him, and he got it signed. And he knows I'm a huge Alomar fan. He sold it to me afterwards with the certificate of authentication and everything. And I got it.
I have a autographed Alomar bat. I will leave it to you in my will. If I die, I'll give it to you.
I'll kill you. Take it.
There, that also. Me and my wife went to Alomar bobblehead day. Announced that he had been to congratulate him. Were you there for that?
No, I didn't go. But
it was super hot.
It was the Hall of Fame.
It was like 55 degrees Celsius. It was so hot, but it was cool. He had a nice speech. He came down. He was like the Rock when he comes. Like he came walking down the entranceway, and he's like he was so cool. Like I was like
the man.
I was like, that guy's cool. But
yeah,
anyway.
I'm a huge Alomar fan. Always have been. He's the one that got me into baseball.
Yeah,
played second base when I was playing. So
and
I think Alomar mark.
I think Lindor is number 12 because of Alomar. Do you know if that's true? He plays.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm pretty sure he's a big. Yeah.
That's why I use the number 12 in a lot of my passwords.
Yeah. And now people are going into your PayPal.
Okie dokie. There's a little okay,
it out. What are the other numbers though?
Yeah.
Percocets.
What were you going to say about backwards hats there, Rex? You had a thing.
Oh yeah, I was going to say about backwards hats that I used to wear them backwards all the time like Eric does. And then, I became an adult and I stopped.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm just joking, but that's kind of what happened. I was like, I had kids, I couldn't wear backwards hats anymore. So what happened was though, recently Sierra, I had a hat on frontwards and she turned it backwards and she goes, oh, that's so hot. And I immediately just thought of you
Yeah.
And then angrily flipped it back around frontwards and said, I'm not wearing my hat like that.
Even if she likes it. Wow. Do you think that Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit ruined the backwards hat, or
it was a little bit of that?
Made it more popular?
No, see, the way I wear a lot of hats forward. Like when I go golfing, my hats are forward, but the brim on this Jays hat is longer than a regular brim. So
you look a little bit like a doot when you...
I feel like I look stupid when I wear this hat forwards. Yes. It's the only reason I wear it backwards. And can I tell you that when I wear it backwards and I drive, it's annoying because the brim hits the headrest. Yeah. But I feel like I look so stupid with it forward that I'm just like, I'm going to be annoyed while I drive.
You ever see the picture of the guy with his sunglasses on his head and his hat backwards, and he's going like this in the sun because he's like, I can't. He's got his hands over his eyes. I'm like, you've got a hat on, you dumb doo-doo.
We're going to be joined just momentarily. I don't know how much longer it's going to take him, so it might take him a little while to get here. But just a little teaser for you fans. We have a former ECW wrestler, Canadian, who's going to be joining us.
Ooh. This sounds like a surprise.
Any guesses?
Canadian ECW. Let me think.
Let me give you a hint.
you. Wow.
No, it's not Chris Benoit. I'm just
okay. So you're saying Chris Benoit is not here and he's really mad, unlike normally when Chris Benoit is here and he's really mad.
Right.
Oh, yeah. He's not here. But we will be joined momentarily by the French tickler, Rene Dupree. ECW,
that's
WWE
great.
The
era.
French tickler.
Yes.
The dance that he used to do.
Yeah, no. It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber.
The dance that he did?
No, French tickler. Freda told me the whole story. French tickler.
Wow. French tickler. Yeah, I mean, hey, Rene Dupree, that's awesome. That's gonna be great to chat with him. He did a lot of cool stuff in WWE.
Yeah, ECW, I'm not so sure. When I messaged him about it, he said he might burn some bridges. But we are running out of time.
I wanted him on.
Yeah, we're running out of time because he has a hard time working Zoom and any kind of technical stuff. So
yeah, but he's not the first guy. We had problems with a lot of people. We had problems with Nick Watts, and who else had problems?
We had problems with Reggie Marley and Eddie Osborne being able to get off Zoom.
Oh, yeah. Randy Vaughn had trouble getting on. That's who it was.
Yeah, Randy Vaughn. Yeah, he's old. Should have been out of game years ago.
I mean, wow. But I mean, Zoom.
I wish I had a toupee-ons I could just stick on the
wall. Wow. Oh, that's you guys. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I've got I don't know if you can see, Eric, but I've got a series of steel chairs in the background.
Chairs, you know what's weird to me? Why is your most prized possession chair not there? The one I picked up for you.
Rex.
You don't know pride possession?
Rex,
pride possession.
Prized or pride?
Prized.
Oh, okay. You said pride, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
Either way, he knows what. So I attended WrestleMania 18 years ago, and Eric was there too. I've been looking for the first 10 rows got to keep their chair. And I always wanted one ever since. You couldn't buy them at the venue because you had to, security had to make sure you brought them. I don't know. There's a crazy thing.
They were marking the tickets.
Yeah,
I tried to leave with one.
Yeah. So I'd always wanted one, and I found one on Kijiji in Hamilton, and Eric went and got it for me. And he said that the guy told him that when DDP made his entrance, he stood on the chair.
On that chair.
Is that right? Yeah. So because DDP used to come through the crowd in those days. So yeah. Now it hangs on the wall. That's our nicest furniture, is the WrestleMania X8 chair.
Well, speaking of WWE and WrestleMania.
There he is.
Oh, there's the guy.
We are joined now by Rene Dupree.
He's got a much nicer background than the rest of us.
Yeah, he looks like he has a nice home.
Yeah.
He's connected to audio.
Oh, okay. So he didn't hear you saying that?
So.
No, he can hear us.
Oh.
Here he is.
There he is.
You can hear us, Rene? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You hear me, motherfuckers?
Yeah, we can
hear you. You looked so worried there for a second, Rene.
I'm not worried at all.
I think you're a little worried because when I messaged you about this, you said you're going to burn some bridges.
I hope so.
Me too.
My
I'm
gimmick.
looking forward to it.
I think he meant burn bridges with us. Like he's gonna shit on all of us and then be like,
No, I don't get offended, so he can't burn a bridge with me. It's fine.
yeah, that's true. It's great to have you on, Renee. Thanks so much for doing this, man. I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
Renee, this is Joe Dog. You know Eric, and you know obviously me.
Yeah.
So this week was ECW week. We had a bunch of like ECW original guys on, and you had a short stint in like the WWE version of that, right?
Yeah, it was a shit.
Why though? Like, what was the biggest complaint about that?
I didn't make any money.
Oh, it's just money thing.
It was just a money thing. Wait, what do you mean? Were you not under contract? It didn't matter what you were wrestling.
Yeah,
for,
well, you're under
Ross?
contract, right, for X amount of dollars, but usually you make more when you're on the road, right? But ECW didn't draw shit.
Oh.
I mean, there's some places who only drew like 100 people, 200 people.
Holy
It's like
shit.
like an indie show. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It was an indie. No.
Did they not film a lot of the WWECW stuff like before a Raw? Like, didn't they do it kind of like Heat, or was it its own?
Yeah, it was on Tuesdays when they taped SmackDown, but I'm talking about like the actual house shows they did.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and then the house shows were drawing so badly, they were losing money off them, so then they just quit doing it. They put the ECW guys with the SmackDown guys, right?
Okay.
Right.
Huh.
I mean, they tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. As soon as they announced to bring it back, man, fans were not liking it. Like,
no, the thing is, like, the original ECW had the smaller arenas, right?
Yeah.
And the crowd was really into like the Hammerstein Ballroom. And you watch like the One Night Stand. Those are really good, right? Because it's the original venues and stuff. But if you put it in the big arenas, and they usually tape it after SmackDown, the crowd's already dead. They don't give a fuck. You understand?
Yeah. Oh, they would do it after the SmackDown. Oh,
yeah.
So everybody is kind of already gassed from whatever just happened.
A lot of them just take off, right?
Yeah. But I mean, everybody knew it was going to be watered down, anyways. As soon as WWE announced it, it was they called it WWE ECW because they knew it wasn't going to be ECW. There was no way it was going to be the same.
Right.
It wasn't going to be that people just killing each other.
Was there any
never let that happen?
Was there any matches that you worked that you really liked during that time? Like that you really gained some? Not really. I
guess Balls Mahoney, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Balls is cool, dude.
Yeah. He's a really good wrestler too.
Wait, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Was he a good wrestler?
No, he was pretty good.
I've never really watched him. I've seen him on a couple indie shows, but I never really watched his stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't very his cleanliness wasn't exactly up to par, but
he also enjoyed Percocets.
Yes, he did.
Eric enjoys Percocets a lot. Eric has theme music that has Percocets in the.
He's trying to get Percocet as a sponsor, so we'll be like this. This episode has been brought to you by Percocet, but
I don't like Percocet. Percocet, you gotta take too many to get a buzz, and it doesn't last long.
That's because you've built up a tolerance to it, man.
It's because I'm subhuman. I'm fucking Hercules over here.
That's what it is. Yeah, goodness. Eric's just a normal, mortal man.
Rex,
if I take too many, I'll die. So
Rex, tell him the story about me and Harry Smith in Winnipeg.
Oh my God, that was nuts. We wrestled the show in Winnipeg, and Harry and Renee were done. And we're all doing the ring. And of course, it's, Harry and Renee, they're not doing the ring. They're sitting in the corner on two steel folding chairs, drinking back and forth a bottle. What was it? Crown Royal?
It was a 40-ouncer of Crown Royal that a fan gave to Harry.
Yeah.
And how long did it take to get the ring down? 20 minutes?
Maybe about 25. Before the ring was finished being packed up, the bottle was empty.
It was empty.
Oh my God.
We hop into a truck.
Yeah, because Harry was booked on that other show up north, but he didn't want to go. He just went back home to Calgary. So how much did I drink on the 5-hour trip?
We had like a big box, like 30 beers.
Right. This wasn't CWF though, was it?
No, this is for some other company in Manitoba. So we hop in a truck with this case of 30 beers and we start driving up to the PA. and like it just was a shit show. Like everyone else is in the car is sober except for Renee and I, and we're just like scream yelling country songs at the top of our lungs with our heads out the window, and just open beer cans everywhere. At one point, Renee starts cutting a promo on like somebody and just starts like ripping his own hair out. He's like,
oh, everyone in that truck must have just loved you guys.
oh yeah, it was very nice, polite, quiet native folks that were sitting in the front seat. Two wild white men in the back seat are just going berserk.
Yeah, right. Did we finish off the beer? I think we did.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't have any beer. So
if you finish the Crown Royal in like 20 minutes, you probably finished the beer. Yeah.
Hey, man, it was a long drive, 5-hour trip up north. It was cold, you know. I got to keep yourself warm. You know?
Got to warm up. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's intense.
Harry Smith is like he's legit. Like when the guy that like jumped in the ring at the Hall of Fame and jumped on Brett, and then when I saw Harry going in, I was like, oh, this guy's toast.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight him.
Harry dummied him. That was awesome. I was like, he should be security. He's like,
I have a theory on that.
Oh,
I think it's all at work.
You think you think the Hearts worked it?
Yep.
Who did they know the guy that went in? Do you think?
Okay, guys, answer me this question: what was going on in Madison Square Garden that same night?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The New Japan show.
Oh, crap! You're right.
You realize that the New Japan show was sold out, and that pissed off WWF, right?
Huh.
You realize that the Hall of Fame wasn't even sold out, right? You realize that they had a battle royal with the Great Muta as a surprise. Okay, you realize that WWF hates losing at anything.
Yeah,
especially Twitter hits. Now, if the Great Muta is a surprise entrance, don't you think that's going to blow up Twitter?
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
yeah. So they tried to beat him to the punch.
All the work, in my opinion.
And you know what? I believe that kind of stuff being a work with the Hearts, because it seems like they're very like kayfabe, like deep work. You know what I mean? Like all the Hearts, everything is
all of them, man.
Everything. Yeah, they're all nuts, and like they'll work. I feel like they're the type of people that work the boys too. And like,
dude, they used to do their 50-50. Used to be a fake ticket at Stampede.
That's
so
why
when my dad used to work for Stu, like we're talking like in the 60s, right? All the little Hart kids would be out scalping tickets, stealing money.
See, that's why like the carnyism of that is like, that's why I call the Rickmans the shitty Hearts, because it's like they're like the same family, dude.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Hey, I'm Jim the Anvil of that family, so
Jesus.
Oh man. Yeah, it's that was one of the first Heart stories I heard about Stampede, was their 50-50 tickets were all like, they used to keep the last ticket and that's the number they would call, and people would just be walking out and they knew they didn't win, so they just throw their ticket on the ground, never even knew if anybody collected it, and it would just be it'd be a fake ticket that nobody ever had.
And they would scalp their own tickets, you're saying, hey?
Yeah. You want to take that Bret Hart shrine down yet there, Joe Dog?
It's not a shrine. It's not a shrine. I got a couple magazines and a couple figures and stuff. It's not a shrine.
In your candles main living room.
Yes, it's
where your family sits and watches television and stuff. You have Bret Hart memorabilia.
There's a couple things. It's not a huge, it's fine.
He lights candles and bows to it like
there is no candle.
He prays to it like every day at noon. He's got to go pray. No. Fun fact about that little trip up north too earlier. Davey didn't go home. He stayed in Winnipeg because when I went to the airport that Sunday, he was sleeping on a airport like bench.
He was still there.
Yeah, he just didn't want to go to the show, so he just stayed in Winnipeg for those days.
It's amazing.
How did this go from ECW to me and Harry Smith's alcoholism?
Yeah, that's more interesting than ECW. Come on,
right?
For sure.
Especially when I was there, because it sucked.
Yeah,
we started with an ECW question. Yeah, how was it there? You said it was the shits. We moved on.
That kind of summed it all up. That was a nice little package of the ECW experience.
It sucked. It didn't draw. It didn't make money.
It's terrible.
Sabu. Oh fuck, Sabu. Oh, fuck. I used to travel with Sabu. I was like his fucking babysitter. Talk about a fucking headache that was. Holy
Like
Christ.
just keeping him on the trip and not venturing off somewhere.
Oh, he ventured off a few times. Couldn't find Sabu. It's like when you lose your dog. Like, well, shit, where'd our dog go? Gotta go find him.
You just see Renee running down the street yelling Sabu. Did you lose your dog? No.
Yeah. I have to go. I'm running out asking fans, did you see Sabu? Did you see Sabu? Where'd he go?
Have you seen a guy with greasy hair and parachute pants?
Oh.
And Sabu doesn't talk, so he can't even yell back. God, that was Marky. That was a really Marky thing to say. That was really fucking Marky there. I'm sorry.
Dreamer told me he stopped traveling with Sabu. He refused to travel with him in case they ever had to cross the border because he's got so many felonies that they'd get pulled over.
Heard he's got some border troubles.
Yeah, we got. Oh yeah, this one time it was me, Sandman, Francine, and Sabu. So I was going to a room with Sandman, but I didn't smoke at the time, and Sandman obviously does. And it was like I had to get out of there. So I went in a room with Francine and Sabu. There was only one bed, so me and Francine slept in the bed. And Sabu always has to get like a hot tub in his room, and he likes to take his supplements, right? And I didn't think, because I fell asleep, but I didn't think about it. Tommy smartened me up the next day. It's like, what happened if he would have fell into the hot tub and drowned?
That's a horrible.
I really didn't think about it, right?
I never thought of that either.
Oh, I was sleeping.
Oh,
he's on a different time clock. Like, I think he's still stuck in Japan because it's like 13 hours difference, because he would be up all night and slept all day. And then he started, the girls from the front desk called to clean the room. It's time to check out, right? And he was like, fuck off. Boom. All of a sudden, the cops show up. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, you know what? Anyone else does that? Like if I did that or you did that, they might be like, sir, and come down and bang on the door. But when you know what the guy looks like and he's the one on the other end, like, oh, this guy's a crazy homeless dude. He's not leaving. He's gonna squat in there. That sounds like something you would read about a pro wrestler passing away. Is like
drowning in a hot tub.
Yeah, he
took some supplements and fell asleep in the
hot tub. Yeah, like that's.
And honestly, you might even be like, it's not that
bad. there's worse ways to go, I suppose.
I've heard some worse ones. Yeah,
that's a comfortable way, I guess.
Yeah, crazy.
Did you hear the rumor of Rick Rude?
No.
You guys didn't hear that one?
No.
How he injected injectable Viagra in his penis, and it got infected, and they had to amputate, and then he committed suicide.
No way.
Oh, you
really?
That sounds fake. That's
the rumor, yeah.
That's like what's his face with the gerbils up his ass. Like that sounds like a fake rumor.
That sounds something like a pro wrestler would do with CTE. Like
it does though, yeah.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Also, that's like his whole gimmick gone. I'd be like Val Venus.
Whole gimmick is his dick.
Well, this counts because Rude was in ECW, so it's kind of like
that's true.
Yeah,
right?
There you go.
Yeah. He was in all of them, I guess. Yeah, he was a busy fella, Rick Rude. Yep.
Okay, ECW. Paul Heyman, yay or nay? Do you like him? Do you not like him?
Nay.
Nay.
Really?
Nay.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Well, just because he was kind of a dickhead, or like what's the?
He's just a lying sack of shit. Don't believe a word he says.
Well, I've heard that before. Yeah.
No.
I feel like the people who always say they love him are the people who have met him like once or twice, and the people that worked with him for a long time are like, no, fuck him.
No, I think that whole think about it, right? ECW, the original ECW was around for like 8 years, right? They went, when they fucking closed down, they were bankrupt about $8 or $9 million. Let's do the math here, folks. That means he was blowing $1 million a year, losing $1 million a year. And
it was Vince's money, really.
Half the guys didn't get paid. Some of the boys were taking money out of their own pocket to keep it alive. Some people were buying flights for all the boys on their credit cards and fucked their credit up. Think about it.
I don't understand where the money went, because like they were doing great business. Were they not at the end? Wasn't it the peak when they went out of business?
Some of their draws were ridiculous. It was packed.
No, their biggest draw was it was actually in Canada. That was their biggest draw. It was like 5,000 or 6,000. That's the biggest they ever had.
Oh, really?
But weren't they doing better than they ever had been doing at the end? Like,
dude, it's like It's like you guys heard about like Crockett with Dusty, right? How they were doing all these sold out houses.
Yeah.
But if a house brings in $250,000, but you're spending 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understand? Doesn't matter. One thing I've learned in this business, I've been doing it for fucking 23 years now. Just because there's a sold out house doesn't mean shit, because you don't know how much the expenses are. You don't know how many free tickets have been given away. You don't know the bottom line, right? So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Huh. So it really is just like indie wrestling on a larger scale.
Oh yeah, dude, I've been on shows like you watch WWF, right? And when you're watching it, it looks fucking packed. Some of those shows were empty.
Well, man, that bingo hall looked packed, but I don't know how many that bingo hall held anyway.
It was maybe 900, 1,000.
Oh, so yeah, it's easy to pack it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all that fit in the ECW arena was 1,000 people. Eh? Holy.
Yeah. Like WWF, you know, they got the best camera guys ever, so they know how to make it look like it's fucking huge, right? All those shows are empty.
I fucking hate when the camera guy. I don't know. They've been doing it for years. How they do the like shake when they do a move, and I'm like, wow, I would have liked to maybe see that wrestling move. But
I just watched it for the. Is it Raw? Where's Matt Riddle? Is he on Raw?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would know that.
Jumped over the top rope and he kicks off his flip flops and there's like little Tweety birds coming out.
Yeah.
The fuck is that? I thought I was having like an acid flashback.
I don't remember taking anything. What?
Oh man, that's so weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, or even like somebody's coming off the top and they zoom right in on the guy. And I'm like, well, you can't see how high he was, how high he flew. Like, it's a lot more impressive to get this nice wide shot where
they're doing it even more now with the quick camera switches and stuff. I feel like it's to cover up like shitty strikes and stuff like that.
They could be worried about like somebody going over a spot in their elbow.
I find it's more on like impact shit. So anything like a strike or a big impact move, they'll switch angles quicker.
Well, Renee, were you still with the WWE when they switched to the HD cameras? Because I heard there was a lot of boys in the locker room that were not happy about that, because now you start to see everything. Like you're going to see the shitty screw ups or the talking because they switched to HD, right? Now I don't know how many of them were actually pissed off about it, but
I don't know. I left there in 2007, so
yeah, I don't know when they switched over.
I think it was a little after that. It might have been like 2010 or something, maybe, but I don't know.
Your career is ridiculous, by the way. Like for how young you are right now, you already had a full length career in the biggest company, and that was fucking 15 years ago. Like, and you're still not even 40.
I know.
What the fuck?
That's then there's Rex and I. Fuck. Just useless.
They got you in there nice and young.
No, but you have more fun doing this, like indies and stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah. No stress.
Yeah.
You know? Less money.
Well, once you've had a name like on TV, I can demand more money, right?
That's true. I can't.
You're not making as much money, but you're also not like starving.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can at least do it as a job, but not as you don't have to.
Right. Yeah. But the thing is, like my father taught me, it's not how much money you make, it's how much you save. And I saved every dime I made when I was there.
Good for you, man. That's not the traditional story or the traditional way of it. So.
I don't think that would be my story at all if I got signed, especially at your age when you got signed. If I got signed, I would have been like, just nuts, like just racing cars and.
Rex would be doing drugs that hadn't even been invented yet. Like he'd be mixing shit together.
It's like that joke. I'd be going down Main Street on a fucking giraffe, swinging a bag of kittens over my head.
No, that first year I met a girl and I lived with her and her parents. So I had no rent, drove her car, so I had no bills like that.
That's pretty good.
All my checks were coming home to Canada. So my dad, that's when he bought my first complex apartment, and then you just build from there. Now I got 3.
So then so he got like a complex, and then you could charge rent to other people in the apartment. Like you owned it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I own 3 of them.
That's a hell of an investment. Yeah, that's if there's young wrestlers listening to this out there. That's kind of you got to invest.
That's what I tell everybody to do. Like, just instead of buying a house, buy a house when you're fucking finally retired. Buy yourself a duplex, live in one, rent out the other, then pay it off as soon as you can. Then either sell that one or build another one. You know what I mean? Take an old duplex and fix it up.
Hmm.
Real estate's the best way to go, man.
You guys, Rene Dupree's really smart.
Smarter than us. Yeah.
Yeah. That could be it.
That's not difficult. He could be a fucking idiot. We don't know. We're so stupid.
Yeah. That's
okay,
true.
Okay, Rene, you don't want anybody to follow you on social media, do you?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait, Rene, are you still running the Grand Prix tours out east? Like,
I can't run them now, can I?
After COVID, I guess. Like, is that you're still keeping up with that or what?
I don't like divulging my plans.
Okay, we'll call that the end of the episode then.
Is that it? I shaved my legs for this.
I don't know if anybody asked you to do that. I don't know if anybody.
It's just, it's a given.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen you earlier. Yeah, you pulled your shirt down. You actually have chest hair now. What the fuck?
Whoa, what the fuck? I'm fucking locked down here. I ain't got any gigs. Why shave? No point.
That was for the Patreon. We have an exclusive gay Patreon that wants to see your chest hair.
I thought you'd say the ladies, but okay. No, you can go that way.
No, there's no ladies listen to this.
Yeah,
you can make more money going the other way.
Maybe. I think actually I had these fucking crazy Facebook people messaging me like, you should start an OnlyFans.
Ooh.
and
I had to Google what an
like
OnlyFans was because I had no fucking idea. I was like,
Renee's just
were
sitting
you
there like, I don't know.
interested, or
maybe I'll do the second half gay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sent you that. I was just curious if you were gonna.
Okay,
Rex and I talked about it. It was either going to be Patreon or OnlyFans.
Well, times are tough, man.
We went
for
with
you?
Patreon. But
Okay, that's the episode. We're done here.
Hey, thanks, Renee.
All right, guys. Take care.
Thank you very much. Oh, and he's already gone.
Blame him.
He did not waste a
he's
second.
still there. Oh, he's gone now.
Well, yeah, that was fun. Okay, so
right. Play the outro.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for listening, GBMers.
Yeah, GBMers. I was gonna play this for Renee. He likes Hank the Third, but he left really quickly.
What?
So.
The mirror